Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, everybody. How are you today?
Fine.
Very good, very good. All right, today's class we're going to look at the form and the structure of a paragraph. Of course, whenever we write a paragraph, we have to have some idea about how to write a paragraph, how our paragraph should look like. In other words, the form of this paragraph. And from your writings, and when I looked at your writings, I noticed that there were some problems, there were some discrepancies in, or some sort of a misunderstanding of the way we present a paragraph. So whenever we write a paragraph, we should focus on the following things. The first thing is the paragraph form. As we know, a paragraph is a collection of sentences, related sentences dealing with one major topic, and we'll talk about this in a few minutes later. Okay, so it is a collection of related sentences dealing with one topic, one central topic, and most paragraphs contain between 5, 6 to 10 or 12 sentences dealing or addressing one central topic. The first thing another thing we should notice is that whenever we write a paragraph, we have to indent. That is to say, leave a space like 5 spaces at the beginning of the paragraph. Another thing is that this is what a paragraph should look like. So we write on all the lines, all right, until we finish our paragraph at the end. Notice the margin here. There are no margins. There is a margin, enough margin here on the left, and margins on the right, and this is the way it should look like. So this is a model paragraph, an example of what a paragraph should look like. For example, there is a title, all right, school uniform, and we indented the first sentence of this paragraph, and you will notice that it is it's like a block form. Okay, it's like a block form. All right. Now, what is wrong with this paragraph? First, what we notice? First, we notice that the title is not. So the title of the paragraph should be written in the middle of the page. On the middle of the page. Another thing is. Okay, that it is not indented. Okay, so the paragraph should be indented at the beginning. All right, this is very important because it tells the reader that we are starting a paragraph, or we are starting a new paragraph. Okay, so always remember this: whenever you write a paragraph, indent the first sentence. Okay, so that is to say, leave a blank space, about 5 spaces, or the size of a word at the beginning of the paragraph. What else? What's wrong here? Yes, please.
The spaces between sentences.
Okay, notice that we finished the first 2 sentences here, and we leave this space. So you should write here. All right? Don't leave half of the sentence empty, half of the line empty. You have to continue writing. Full stop and continue writing. Don't leave half of the sentence empty without writing anything on it. And the same thing here. All right, always make sure that you write, continue on the same line. Don't start a new line. Continue on the same line. And also don't use things like dash or other kinds of bullet points. Okay, don't do this. This is not a proper format of the paragraph. So finish the first or second sentence, continue on the same line until you get to the end of the paragraph. So here, what is wrong is that the writer just left the rest of the line and started a new line. This means that we have 1 paragraph, 2 paragraphs, 3 paragraphs, and 4 paragraphs, and this is not correct. We should write in like a block form. You have to write on all the lines. All right. So this is what we mean by a proper format or a proper form of the paragraph. That is to say, there is a title in the middle of the page, the middle of the line, then we indent, and we write on every line. We don't leave some lines without writing anything on them. All right, is this clear?
Yeah.
So hopefully from now on, I'll see that the structure of the paragraph is like this whenever you write paragraph, because this is what academic writing, paragraph writing is all about. All right? Okay. Now, what, like we said, a paragraph is a group or a collection of related sentences dealing with one major, with one central topic. There are certain or key features about every paragraph that should be present in every paragraph. Let's look at them. We'll study them today, inshallah. The first thing is it has to have a topic sentence, okay? We'll come to this in a minute. It has to have supporting sentences and a concluding sentence. And there is the element of unity. That is to say, every paragraph addresses one main topic, one main idea, all right? Let's just consider all of these elements of a good paragraph. What is a topic sentence? So, in other words, it should be like a hamburger sandwich, okay? The top bun is for the topic sentence, the bottom bun is for the conclusion, and the filling is the supporting sentences. So it's very much like a sandwich, a hamburger sandwich. So it should be complete in itself. It should stand alone as an understandable and as a clearly written paragraph with a central idea. All right. Now, what is a topic sentence? What is a topic sentence? Yes, please.
It's the first sentence in the paragraph. Is talk about the main idea of paragraph, and what will the paragraph talk about?
Very nice, very nice. All right, anything else? Yes, basically it is the first sentence of the paragraph. It is the sentence which carries the central idea, the main idea of the paragraph. So a topic sentence expresses the main idea of the paragraph and is usually the first sentence of the paragraph. And like I just said, it has or contains or expresses the central idea of this paragraph, and it is the most general sentence in paragraph. We'll practice this in the next lecture, inshallah, writing good topic sentences, or strong topic sentences. But this is just for quickly an example of what a topic sentence should be written like. Okay, one of the most serious problems in today's public schools is overcrowded classrooms. What is the idea here? What is the main idea? Yeah, this is an example of a good topic sentence. What idea? What is the main idea here? Yes, please.
Overcrowded classrooms.
Yes, it is the overcrowded classrooms as one of the major problems in today's public school. All right? All right. Now, what are the supporting sentences? Okay, what are the supporting sentences? Yes, please.
It gives examples and details about the topic.
Very nice, very nice. It's the purpose of these supporting sentences is to develop, to discuss, to elaborate on the main idea stated in the topic sentences. So they develop, explain, and support. That's why we call them supporting sentences, okay? Support the main idea of the topic sentence, that of the paragraph. They contain, for example, facts, examples, statistics, opinions, and the whole lot. Okay, a lot of things that we can include to support, to discuss, to develop the main idea in the topic sentence. And they explain why the main idea is true, is wrong, is clear, is, and so on. All right. And finally, we have to include in the paragraph a concluding sentence, a conclusion. And the conclusion is, yes, please.
Repeat the topic sentence in different ways and summarize it.
And summarizes the main idea or the main ideas in. Very nice. So it is usually the last sentence of the paragraph. That's why we call it a concluding paragraph. We conclude the paragraph with. It restates. In other words, it says the same idea of the topic sentence, sometimes in different words, and it is used to finish the paragraph or to prepare the reader for a following paragraph if we are writing a series of paragraphs. Let's see this one. In conclusion, this is an example of a concluding sentence. Notice, in conclusion, to conclude, to sum up, in brief, in short, finally, and so on. We have to include this transition to indicate to the reader that we are coming to the end of the paragraph. We are finishing with a concluding sentence. The problem of overcrowded classrooms has serious negative effects on the student learning, on the learning of students. So this is what we mean by the paragraph structure. It has to have 3 elements and 4 elements. It has to have a topic sentence where we state the main idea, and it is the most general sentence in the paragraph. It has supporting sentences or supporting details to develop, explain, discuss, elaborate on the topic sentence, and finally we have a concluding sentence with which we finish the paragraph, summarize the main ideas, or give a recommendation, and so on. We'll practice these things hopefully in the next classes. Okay? Let's first analyze the structure of this paragraph. Decide where is the topic sentence, where are the supporting sentences, and where is the conclusion, very quickly. Quickly identify the topic sentence, the supporting sentences, and the conclusion in this example paragraph. It shouldn't be very difficult. It's very clear, I guess. Yes, please, over there. Yes, over there. Yes, please.
Yes, the topic sentence is there are 3 reasons why Canada is one of the most popular countries in the world.
Very nice. So this is the topic sentence. Why? Like I just said, the first sentence, it's clearly the most general sentence in the paragraph, and it carries the main idea. What is the main idea here? The 3 reasons for the popularity of Canada all over the world. What are the supporting sentences? I'm not going to ask you to read them, but all of these sentences are used to develop, to discuss further this main idea. First, Canada has an excellent healthcare system. Second, Canada has a high standard of education. Students are taught by well-trained teachers. Finally, Canadian cities are clean and efficiently managed, and so on. What is the conclusion? Clearly, it is to sum up. Okay, Canada is a desirable place to live. Notice that this concluding sentence actually restates in different words the topic sentence. So this is what we mean by the structure of a paragraph. These 3 elements should be present whenever you write a good paragraph. And you notice that the principle of unity is here. All of this paragraph discusses the popularity or the reasons for the popularity of Canada as a place to live and tour and visit as a tourist. Alright? Okay. Alright. Now, let's come back to the idea of the format and the structure of a paragraph. We're going to read each one of these paragraphs, these 4 parallel paragraphs, and decide if this is a strong paragraph. And if it is not a strong paragraph, why is it not a strong paragraph? In other words, is it a weak paragraph because the sentences are not all about the same topic? Or is it a weak paragraph because there are not enough sentences to discuss the topic? Or because there is no topic sentence? Or finally, because some sentences say the same thing. So these are 4 reasons for the weakness of a paragraph if it is a weak paragraph. And if it is a strong paragraph, just say it is a strong paragraph. Okay? Let's look at these 4 paragraphs now. The first one is this one, yes. Just quickly read it, please. And decide if it is a strong or weak. And if it is weak, which one of the reasons stated here is the one that says that. right? Is it a strong paragraph or a weak paragraph? Clearly, it is a weak paragraph. Why is it a weak paragraph? Which of these reasons is the correct one that applies to this paragraph? Which one is the reason for the weak paragraph?
Some sentences say the same thing.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes, it's number 4. Some sentences say the same thing. If we read very quickly this paragraph, we will notice that some of these supporting sentences are repetitive. There is repetition in this paragraph. For example, I need to buy a motorcycle. With a motorcycle, I could get to my job very quickly. It takes 2 hours to get to work by train. That's very slow. A motorcycle is much faster. So repetition. Okay? If I had a motorcycle, I could save a lot of time. Taking the train is not fast enough. So clearly, there is so much repetition in this paragraph that makes it a weak one. All right? All right. So whenever you write, make sure that every sentence counts. All right? That you don't unnecessarily repeat yourself in your paragraph writing. Let's see the second example. Please quickly read it and decide if it is a strong or a weak paragraph and why. Okay, clearly it is, yes please. It is a weak or strong paragraph? A weak paragraph. Why?
Because there is no
Very nice, very nice. There is no topic sentence. I cannot start a paragraph with first. I have first, second, third are considered supporting sentences. So clearly there is a topic sentence that is missing here. And there has to be something inserted here as a topic sentence, as the most general sentence in the paragraph. So number 3, or the reason, the third reason is, or applies, or the cause of the weakness of this paragraph. There is no topic sentence. Let's see the third paragraph. Alright? Is it a strong or a weak paragraph? Strong. Yes, I can say it is a strong paragraph. Why? Because the three elements of a good paragraph. It has a clearly written topic sentence. When I need a good place to study, I go to the library. So I expect that the paragraph will discuss the reasons for the library to be a good place or a favorite place for me to read. All of these details are very clear supporting details. There is no repetition of and there is enough discussion of the topic. For example, it's always quiet there, so I can concentrate. It is easy to find the books I need. The other people in the library are also reading or working, so the mood is good for studying. And there is conclusion, and it is a good concluding sentence. To sum up, I study better and faster in the library than in any other place. So clearly, it is a very well written paragraph. All right. Let's see the second last example. Quickly, what do you notice? Is this a good or bad written? It's a weak paragraph. Why? Yes, it's too short. It finishes very quickly. It's too short a paragraph. There is not enough detail. There isn't enough discussion in the paragraph. It's only just 3 sentences, and this is not enough to discuss any topic. All right. So clearly, there are not enough sentences, and this makes it a weak paragraph. And finally, the last one. Strong or weak paragraph? Alright, did you read it carefully? It's a weak paragraph. Can anybody explain why is it a weak paragraph?
I think the sentences are not over.
Very nice. I hear the answer here is that the sentences are not all. Clearly it is a weak paragraph because the sentences are not all about the same topic. Let's just very quickly consider what is written here. Sports instructor is a good part-time job. You can enjoy your favorite activity and earn money at the same time. So here the topic sentence talks about a sports instructor as a good part-time job. The second, some other jobs. So we're talking about different, another thing, not related to the sports instructor. The third sentence, you can always volunteer. So this is a third topic about volunteering as an instructor. My tennis. Now I move to something else. And finally, if you get a lot of experience as a sports instructor, so clearly the sentences all the sentences not about the same topic, and this makes it a weak paragraph because it violates the principle of unity, that every paragraph should discuss, should address, should deal with one main topic, one central topic. So these are the ideas that I actually would like you to keep in mind whenever you write a paragraph. The form of the paragraph should be a clearly written form. Don't leave some lines blank, and always make sure that you indent your paragraph and maintain the principles or the three elements of a paragraph. A topic sentence, clear supporting sentences, and a concluding sentence. All of them discuss one central topic. Let's just very quickly complete this outline just to get us into the habit of writing paragraphs and writing ideas for paragraphs. Okay? This is not the form of a paragraph, but this is an outline. This is an outline for a paragraph. For instance, topic sentence, the problem of traffic congestion in our city can be reduced by providing the following solutions. Now I would like you just to add 3 supporting details, alright, to this outline. And the concluding, and write to concluding sentence. We need 4 sentences at least here to complete this outline. Alright? Yes, please, very quickly. What is congestion? Traffic congestion. Like traffic jam, when we have too much traffic and we cannot move easily while driving or on a bus or something like this. Alright? The problem of a traffic congestion in our city can be reduced, can be decreased by, alleviated by providing the following solutions. So think about solutions to the traffic congestion problem. Okay? Traffic lights. Traffic lights. traffic lights. Traffic police. Alright, who finished? Finished them? I would like to have some volunteers to write their sentences on the board. Who would like to come here and write their first solution to the problem of traffic congestion? Yes, please, come forward, please. Come forward, please write it on the board here, just for us as an example. Who finished the first, the second? Who talked about the second solution? Yes, please, come forward, please. Yes. You can actually write it here if you want. Who wrote the third solution? Yes, please, come forward. You can put it over there. Very nice. Thanks. Alright. Let's see what your classmates wrote on as solutions to the problem of traffic congestion. First, we have to put a traffic light. Is that correct? Any comments?
Yes.
It's good? Yes, it is good. No problem. Yeah. Second, travel by trains instead of cars. So people should travel. Alright. This comes as an order, but we can just say it indifferently. People should travel by trains and public transport instead of using their own private cars. And the third example here, separate the roads so that every line has a certain type of vehicles. Alright? And this is also a good idea. Who can also provide me some ideas? Alright? Some supporting ideas for this topic sentence. Yes, please.
The government should put traffic police to help people to avoid this problem.
Very nice. The government should assign traffic police to help people, to organize the traffic and help people move around easily without any problem. Yes, please.
A short trip should be by walking.
Say it again, please.
A short trip should be by walking.
Okay, people should or advised to walk instead of using their private cars, especially in the city center areas. Okay? Yes, please.
Building bridges and tunnels,
Okay.
highways.
Alright, we can think of the government should build new bridges and new roads. Let's just write them very quickly here. First, we're writing the ideas as sentences here, okay? Because this is an outline, this is not the actual paragraph. But this is to help us write the paragraph later on. Okay, first, the government should build new roads and improve or expand existing ones. So this is the first idea, okay? Is to what the government should build new roads and improve or fix or repair and expand existing ones. Okay. The second idea is to.
I think we must respect the rules.
All right. People should obey traffic traffic laws and regulations. And regulations. All right. A third example would be something like a third example or a third idea. Sorry. All right. The government should enforce punitive laws or fines on traffic offenders. Okay? So these are three ideas, three main ideas that we can actually discuss in the body of the paragraph. Alright? And the conclusion, what would, let's just spend a minute writing a conclusion or a concluding sentence for this paragraph. What would be a concluding sentence? To conclude. Yes, please. All right. Who wrote a concluding sentence? Yes, please. Yes. No, you just say it. You don't have time.
We should all work hard together to solve this.
Very nice. We should all work hard together in order to solve this problem or the problem of traffic congestion. Anything else? Yes, please.
We can reduce this problem by following the rules.
Very nice, very nice. All right. Or we can say we should all cooperate in order to solve this problem, in order to solve this serious problem. All right? Or any other kind of concluding sentence that sort of sums up the idea or give a recommendation or a final thought to the ideas that we stated here. So this is what should a paragraph generally look like from looking at this outline for a paragraph. A topic sentence, some ideas to support the main idea, and a concluding sentence. Is this clear?
Yes.
All right. Let's have another example in the few minutes that are left for us today. And I'd like you also to add supporting details to this paragraph. All right? Let's just read it very quickly. A university is different from a secondary school. First, university professors talk a great deal, like me, all right, and give long homework assignments. Second, no, you have to supply the second idea, the second difference between a university and a school. Third, also supply the third idea of the third difference between a university and a secondary school. And to conclude, why university is quite different from a school. Both of them are important places for learning, social interaction, and personal growth. All right? All right. Just write the second idea or the second sentence, supporting sentence, and the third supporting sentence. Very quickly, please. All right, who finished writing the second supporting sentence? Yes, please, come forward. Yes, please. Come write it here. Who finished, wrote the third sentence? Yes, please. Thank you. Right, thank you very much. Let's see the examples or the sentences that your classmates wrote for this to complete this paragraph. Let's see one. Second, students in the university should rely more on themselves. Okay? What is wrong here? Is there any comment here? On themselves or themselves?
Themselves.
Themselves. Okay. On themselves. Very nice. Is this a good idea? Yes, it is a very good idea. Students should be independent or are expected at university. University students are expected to be dependent on themselves, to depend or rely on themselves most of the time for their learning. I'm going to write it in a minute now. At university, there are a lot of students in that lecture, over 100, but in schools there are small groups of sentences. Do you have any comments here about this sentence? It's a good sentence, but we have to attend to a few little things. For example, at university there are a lot of students. Don't forget that, plural. All right. But in schools there are a small group or groups, small group or a small number of students. All right. Just make sure that we have the agreement of plural or singular. All right. Noun, pronoun, verb, noun, agreement, and so on. So if I want to, did anybody write a sentence here? Yes, please.
In university, you don't have to study much different subjects as at school. You simply can choose what to study.
Okay, you don't have to study many subjects at university. You can choose from a pool of subjects that to study or to study. Yes, please. We have many buildings more than a school does. All right, yes, please.
University students should learn to take their notes by themselves and learn to recognize their note, not rely on the...
And not to rely on the teacher's lecture or materials or study materials all the time. Yes, please.
At university, you have to specialize in one subject, but in
Very good idea.
You have to study many subjects.
Very nice. At university, you focus or you specialize on one major, whereas at school, you specialize on different subjects. Let's just very quickly say, university students always or should always be relying on themselves. Okay, all right. In other words,
More independent.
exactly. In other words, they should be independent learners for most of the time. Okay? For most of the time. For most of the time. Okay? And the third example, university students study or students generally focus on studying when major. All right. Unlike school students who study many subjects during the school year. All right. Okay. So this is what we talked about today. Generally, focus whenever you write. Make sure that you have a proper form of the paragraph, and always maintain these three elements: the topic sentence, the supporting sentences, and the conclusion. And all of the paragraphs should discuss one central idea or one central topic. Next time, inshallah, we're going to look at practicing. Look at the topic sentence and practice writing good topic sentences. So thank you very much.